Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome back to another episode on Create Above and Beyond. I'm here with NachtFlame.
Hello.
And yeah, we just solved our power problem, but now it is time for some new stuff. Wait, what was I about to do?
New problems?
New problems. There's a reason I came over to this part of this part of the factory to start. Now I forgot what it was. It doesn't take me long. It doesn't take me long to forget what's going on. We were about to do something over here. Oh man! Plastic. That's why I wanted to walk into this door. See, there we go. I knew that I would forget in 30 seconds once I did my intro. So I put myself in a position where I would immediately see the thing that I was supposed to be talking about, which is our plastic. Okay. Matter plastics, in fact. Again, this is something that me and Nox set up while I was offline or wasn't able to connect, and he was. So I'm just going to try to show you what all was done here. It's really cramped in here now, though, so we've compacted a lot of stuff into this little spot. But right here's a drawer of matter balls. Oh my god.
Yep.
Have you looked at the amount of matter balls we have?
Yep.
And the reason we have so many matter balls, one, we're cleaning out our system of certain things. I don't even want to touch that because that's super dangerous system right there. If that filter comes out, suddenly we lose all of our stuff. Yeah, we gotta be super careful with that. So I'm just gonna turn that off for now and let that be. But yeah, that drains out of the wormhole all of the things. In fact, it's safe to actually look at the filter right now. These things. So we had a ridiculous amount of straw that we needed to get rid of. So we fed it into the what you call these things? Matter compressor? Condenser, sorry. I was real close.
Yep.
So we started feeding all that stuff in to make some matter balls, and like, we need the plastic. And I'm like, oh my god, it takes 256 items for plastic. So we had a whole bunch of stuff that we could throw in, but then after we threw all that in, we didn't have all that much plastic. I mean, and then I was like, we've got 1.8 million iron nuggets sitting right there. We could feed nuggets into it. And that became a thought for a second. We fed some nuggets into it manually, right? Like a whole bunch.
Yep.
Got some plastic. And you're like, okay, still not fast enough. We either need to do this automatically or come up with a better way. And then we came up with a better way.
Did we ever?
Chisel bit storage. Right there. You see I grabbed actually 16 water bits out of it. But this is a water bit. And it is having water pumped into it from our system up there. And it makes water chisel bits. And then they get fed down. You can see bits, 16 bits. You can see they get fed down into this. And we are producing plastic from water bits that are costing us nothing. Absolutely nothing. So we have plastic. We have ridiculous amounts of matter balls. I mean, there's not a lot of plastic in there right now, but if I feed this guy a blaze cake, yeah, and we see we got lots of blaze cake. We're not actually crafting those, by the way. We are just purchasing them. There's no reason to craft them. They're just so much easier to purchase, in my opinion.
Yep.
At our stage of the game. But yeah, there we go. We give him one of those. He heats the matter balls up, and why are they not? Oh, because this isn't on. And that's on there just so we don't have a matter ball sitting on top decaying all the time. We don't want to waste any. But that's probably going to produce a whole lot of plastic just because we have so much stuff backed up. And it does it so fast. But we need this plastic to make our rocket stuff, our rocket component, right? The thing that actually makes it go, the guidance system. Is that right?
Yes.
I'm trying to clear up my inventory real quick here. I got ton of stuff in here.
And the spacesuits and many other parts.
So all the stuff we need to go to space is basically made with plastic. But now that we've got this matter plastic, we can take it over. Oh, I like how that looks through the windows. We can take that over to our rocket lab here. What do we call this room? This is kind of like our programming center?
Yeah, programming center.
Programming center. Okay. Where we have all of these set up to be ready to craft stuff. So this one's our suit. I think it's just 4 plastic on the outside here. Oof, gosh. Yeah, maybe not have it on. Noisy thing.
Fair.
Oh, that is gonna take a minute. It's gonna. Yeah. Okay, don't worry about it.
Oh no, you just turned it back on too.
Oh, did I? Okay. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll deal with it. But it is a noisy machine when it's running. That's for sure. A bit. It's casting stuff. It's okay. There. It's wrapped up with what it was doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how we're making our stuff. Our calculation things over here. Liquefied computation matrix, and then we pour that out to get our computational matrices, which we have 3 of them. We only have 3 of them. We have more in the system.
Yeah, well, there's the decorative ones. No, those are the ones we have made for this process so far.
Oh, okay. I thought we were.
Nobody's been on to run anything, and the system had stopped because of lack of power.
Yep. That'll happen. But we did set this up so that it'd be really easy to attach an ME system to it in the future and automate the process a little bit. Not that it is really need to be automated. I don't know how often we're going to do this. How many rockets are we going to make? I don't know. We don't know.
At least 2.
At least 2, yes. At least 2. So, and then the thing that goes in the bottom is a
ME controller.
ME controller.
Yep.
Which are relatively easy for us. As long as we have calculation things in the system. There we go. And then, yeah, I guess we do need to turn this on because we've got a bunch up there to melt down. And since this has not been running, I think this is probably the thing that shut down first.
Oh, and the spacesuits are gold plates on the sides, plastic top and bottom.
Ah, gotcha. And then this is something, right?
Item in the middle to designate which piece it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the other 3 there were for all the other rocketry parts, launch pad bits, everything else from the mod.
So yeah, we have to use that to craft the other bits from the mod in order to make all the stuff. Which apparently we're not quite ready for today. I thought we were ready to push on with that. But yeah, we gotta wait for some more computational matrices.
Yeah, we can get the rest of the launch pad and everything, all the assembly stuff set up. We just can't do the computational matrices and the guidance computer yet.
Ooh, I just had a really awesome thought, Knock. What if, you know how I was talking about we'd have the final product come into the middle and then kind of shoot out the back and go into the rocket?
Mm-hmm.
What if not only does it go out the back, right? It comes over, goes up to the piston that's going to push it into the rocket, but at the same time, the whole crafting mechanism retracts it down into the ground so you can walk out that as a big door. What do you think about that?
I don't know that I want to try to do that.
I mean, I'll do it. I'll do the moving part. No problem there. But I think that would just be epic. You're ready to launch a rocket. You put in the final component. It crafts it, sends it out. The whole thing then drops down into the ground, and then you watch it as it puts it into the rocket, and you're ready to go. I like the visual. I like the thought of the visual. We'll see how it works in operation and whether or not I can do all that. But I think that's something. I think that's doable. And that'd be an epic door. We gotta have at least one epic door, you know. I was gonna make the epic door like the top of the rocket silo opening, but you know, that's overdone. It really is. Everybody does that. Well, we make the mechanism the door. I love that idea. All right, so I guess we are just waiting on this stuff, and you can see how well it is working. It's working quite well and fairly efficient.
Yep.
So I think, I don't know, I recorded this episode. I don't know if we showed the process of when we actually optimized this.
No.
So
that was, again, you watching through my Discord.
Yeah.
I fiddled with things.
So we did a lot of optimization to this to basically make it the minimum amount of materials going into it. And the way you have to do that is you really just have to think like, how can I get that number with the 8 and the 6 and, you know, the 8 and the 3. Sorry. How can I get that number with the 8 and the 3 using the least amount of operations? And, you know, that's something you do in math anyway, so like how can I do this in the least number of steps? Because if the least number of steps uses a smallest amount of materials, because like every time one of these operation goes, you're using 3 to make 1. So if you then use that 1 to make another one, you're using 3 plus another one, so you're using like 4 plus the operations. It was like 5. So tier 1 numbers are like cost you 3. Tier 2 numbers cost you 5. And then if you use 2 tier 1 numbers to make the next tier up, you're using even more. Then you're using 6 or 7 total. So yeah. Anyway, point being, you got to do it in the least number of operations. We added a division symbol because that was what it was going to take to be efficient. And that brought all of our numbers down to maximum efficiency except for 9. The only way we could be any more efficient with 9 is if we casted a whole nother thing, and we decided not to do that. Because it was only like the 1 number was only slightly inefficient. Everything else has maximum efficiency. For materials, it's definitely not most efficient for speed, but it is more efficient than what we had before for speed, even though
Yes, it is.
Even though it doesn't look it. But that's good, because that's using less materials to get the same result. So I guess we just have to kind of wait on this stuff, and then maybe we can get together some of the crafts and start thinking about our rocket. You know what else we could probably do this episode? We don't really have to complete anything, but what we should do is go decide on where we're going to get our rocket fuel from, because that's a thing that we got to think about. Rocket fuel. So, talking about rocket fuel, we need to tap one of those big giant oil things that we've seen in the desert. Now, we might be able to set up the oil drilling well today, and then maybe we'll build a train with a oil car.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, like a big Create style train, you know, that looks like an actual choo-choo. Or try to. Yeah, I'm sure we both have varying ideas on that. So one of us will be in charge of the engine, the other one will be in charge of the tanker. That way we're not clashing on style. But we need to go find our well and set that up, I think. Start actually pumping oil into a tank and let it be prepared, and I think that's where we'll go with this episode. Yeah, what do we want to use for our scaffold though? Basalt? That might look cool. We could use steel. We could use scaffold. Actual scaffold, although that's kind of fragile. SCAF? Scaffold? Yeah. Just the one scaffolding. Okay. Anyway, think about that while I go find where we're actually going to be doing the oil refining. I think I'll just look at the map first, 'cause that's probably...
Yeah, we've got a couple of them that are like almost in a straight line south from us, actually.
Oh, yeah, like these right here. Bink, Bink, and Bink. But those are the smaller ones. You see that there's bigger ones, too.
Well, there's a smaller one and a bigger one. Oh, yeah, and then... Okay, and then a bigger one off to the east of the second one south.
Oh, there's a bunch of them down in that desert, that's for sure. We will...
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe we go... Well, look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that desert, 6, 7. So what we could do, they're kind of in a grid pattern. What we could do is run a track straight over to the desert, and then kind of like, you know, like loop, like go down to the first big one that's by the dungeon over there, and then go down to the second big one. From the second big one, go over to the little one, a big one, a big one, a big one. Yeah, we will never run out of oil. We will never run out of oil. But I'm thinking maybe go to this one first. Because look, we've already got a track there.
Yep.
It goes right over to the village. We don't even have to lay a new track. Oh, I like it. I mean, we might want to like...
A little bit of new track, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, a little bit of new track, and we may want to clean up some of the sections of that because that wasn't designed for a train to run down it. But that will save us a lot of time and a lot of track since it's already there and I didn't clean it up. And it's coming into the right area of our base. So get up here before I get out of the thing, and there we go. I mean, technically we do not need the villager breeder anymore, but I'm gonna leave it here for now. Just in case we do decide we want to change out some of our villagers. And then, should the... Oh, what if the train went right through the middle of the castle? Would that be cool? Would that be cool? Yeah, I like it. I like it. Oh, and then it can come over here, and it can unload right here, like under the underside. Yeah. I'm getting thoughts here. Anyway, I'm having inspirations.
Okay, where'd the other ones go now?
Oh, that's not a door yet. It will be a door. It will be a door. Uh-huh.
What the heck?
What's up? Did you lose something?
I've lost a set of space boots somewhere.
Oh, they're on your feet.
Oh, are they? Oh, yeah, they are.
It's like I lost my glasses. Where are they at?
Yeah.
On your head.
Diving helmets are easily made.
Yep.
Copper back tank.
Now, you know we don't. Are you just making that for the quest?
No, I was making our spacesuits.
Right. That you do remember that we like had the whole... We bought like 1 million books of airtight seal.
Oh, that's right. The airtight seal.
So we don't have to wear a spacesuit. I mean, we can if you want to just look cool in quotation marks. But I'm gonna wear some heavy armor. or maybe my engineering stuff. I don't even care. We got like books of airtight seal out the wazoo. So we're good there. So what I'm thinking for the oil is we have the train come and unload and have the oil processing underneath the patio here in the basement. So train could actually come, depending on how big we make it, could come down beside, it could come through the villager thing, like, and then come down to like a turnaround, and then go back through on the other side of the beacon here, and then have like a pretty good sized loop because want to have a decent sized train. And it could even go in and underneath and then come back out to do the unload. Anyway, that's where we're going with all this, I think. So, lots of work to do here, lots of work to do there. In fact, I'm not even going to worry about this portion yet. I'm going to go set up the thing like I said I was going to do. The oil rig, the pumping rig. Because before we can even transport it, we have to get it out. Yeah, we have to pump it up. And I think it'd be fun to have something that looks like a genuine oil rig. I mean, do we want to come to this one at all? I mean, this is one of the smaller ones.
We may as well.
I mean, our train track doesn't really go there first, though, so we'll get there eventually. How's that? Rockets. I do have rockets. Nice. I just gotta remember that I am not invulnerable right now. I don't have my good armor on. Even then, I'm not invulnerable. I don't insta-die like I do with my engineer gear. So this is the one I want to come to first, right here. Because we're really close to it with that track already. Now. Yep, and we're at the bottom. Yay. Alright, I'll wait for you to come over to flip this pump. Because I think we're good. Yeah, it kind of looks like a oil well.
Forgot I couldn't free fly all the way there.
No. Yeah, you kind of have to.
Had to swim back to where I could and get my elytra on and such.
Oh. Ooh, clear out some of these husks. So many of them. I mean, it wouldn't be a proper build site if there wasn't a rubber duck hanging around somewhere, right?
Right.
What do you think? Is it a little wellish?
Looks good.
It doesn't have the taper a regular well would have. It tapers a lot more aggressively, but I didn't want to be like crazy high above the spout either. You know, it's like right there is the top of the well. So, but I wanted a wide stance, and I do really like how the steel ended up looking. I mean, it's not it's not the X things that.
One slight issue.
What's that?
Your pump's backward.
I left it backwards so that we could.
Okay.
I was waiting for you to get here, so we could see if it actually drains oil, and it does.
It is.
It is draining the oil, so it's not an infinite source.
Oh yeah.
Not an infinite. This is the larger well too, so if it was going to be an infinite source, it would have been this one. Definitely not. Here you see it's draining out. Yep, probably ought to rearrange this stuff so that these end up getting drained. Maybe.
Yeah, it's a big maybe.
It might not recognize these till later on since it wasn't there when I first turned it on.
Yeah.
This one's already touching, yeah. We'll see. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference or not.
Yeah, I figured I'd give it a shot.
But it's definitely pumping oil in. We're already at 52 buckets out of 216 that this can contain. But
that's when you got goggles on.
Yeah, always wearing my goggles. Yeah, at least when I'm building and doing stuff, unless I'm, specifically adventuring, and then I switch out to the adventure gear. But I think we are gonna wrap this guy's up. wrap this up, guys. Wrap these guys up? I don't know. Something like that. You got the cellophane?
No, sorry. Left
No.
it in my other skin.
Left it. Oh. Okay. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you did enjoy this. If you like the oil well, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. You want to help out the channel. And ring that bell like your village was under attack. As he fills my inventory with junk. But till next time, guys.
More stuff we can process for more oil.
That's true. We can get oil out of it. But till next time, guys, I will catch you later.
Bye-bye.